welcome to 2012 Notre Dame College Football Preview Show. I'm your host, Andy Barch. In today's show, we're going to discuss what's upcoming this season for the Notre Dame Falcons. They're coming off a strong 5-6 record a year ago where they pulled off a huge upset victory on the road in overtime against Walsh and nearly pulled the wool over the eyes of Mercyhurst. And joining me at this time is the head coach of the Notre Dame Falcons, Coach Adam Howard. Coach, we know that time is something you don't have a whole lot of these days, so we appreciate you giving some of it to us. And let's talk about this season. It's going to be a very exciting one for you. You know, last year we talked about how you guys had a couple of very close games at the beginning of the year. Now, you're only a couple of days into camp, but some early observations from you. Are there any individuals or any things in particular that stand out just a couple of days into camp?
Well, just in general, I think our group is 1 year older, and you know we have 365 more days that we've invested to get better. And you know, the more you invest, the more you care. So I think first and foremost, you know, I've been able to see a difference just in the first couple of days of the leadership and the maturity of our group. You know, we finally have seniors, and you know, it's been a grind in terms of, you know, starting the football program and really growing that leadership throughout the years. And it's pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited this year to make this year all about our seniors, and I think they've done a good job of kind of taking the reins the first couple of days here and showing the younger guys the ropes, and pretty excited about the rest of camp.
The maturity, the depth, the experience, a lot of that you guys saw last year throughout the course of the entire 2011 campaign. Who are some of those individuals that you will look to? You mentioned now that you've got some seniors, now that you've got some upperclassmen, who are some of those upperclassmen that you will look to for leadership?
Well, you know, like a lot of people say, the game is won or lost up front. We're fortunate enough to have some offensive linemen that have been with us since year one. Cordell James, Paul Brown, Cam Abed. We have some good guys that have been there, Nick Falcone, some guys that have been there since day one. You know, and the experience up front, that group, the offensive line, is a culture within itself. It's kind of like a team within a team. And those guys really set the pace for us. They've been doing a great job. On the defensive side, you know, Spencer Krebs has been doing a great job for us as a corner for us. Gary Briggs. There's some leadership on that side of the ball, and also just going down to the junior classes and the sophomore classes. Those guys aren't afraid to lead. You know, we're giving everyone a license to lead here. You know, as long as they have invested in the right way, then you know, I'm encouraging those guys to step up and be leaders.
And on the other end of the spectrum, you know, you've had a couple of very good recruiting classes. The last time we spoke on camera, you were talking about how excited you were to see what kind of an impact that this incoming recruiting class would have. And who are some of the individuals that you expect to step in right away and make an immediate impact?
Well, it's early, you know, but I think the first couple of days have really reinforced some of the things that we thought about our recruits when we were recruiting them. And you know, I'm happy to see that. You know, you never really know. We're still, you know, we call it the all underwear team. We're still in our, you know, in our grays, and you know, the game is played with pads on. So people start to really emerge when the pads go on.
The Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, the GLIAC, is better known as probably the best football conference in Division II. Do you think that your affiliated membership in that conference really kind of speaks volumes about the steps you guys have taken as a program the last 3 years?
Yeah, we've come a long way. You know, from starting from scratch to being, you know, NAIA independent, to, you know, full-fledged Division II member, to an affiliate member in the GLIAC. This has been a fast track. You know, we've, you know, a lot of programs, you know, it takes a long time to kind of get your feet on the ground and what conference you play in and all those things. I think you can see the commitment of the college is, you know, we want to be in a conference. We want to represent that conference well. You know, and we've done a great job of securing affiliate membership in the GLIAC. We're awfully excited about it.
Coach, as we said at the beginning of the interview, we know that time's a very tough thing for you to come by. You don't have much of it. We appreciate you spending some of your time here with us, and best of luck to you this season.
Thanks so much.
Head Coach Adam Howard, the Notre Dame College football team, and it's going to wrap up our show today. Don't forget, the season kicks off on August the 30th. It'll be at Court Field on the campus of Brush High School, 7 o'clock kickoff. It is the Notre Dame Falcons against the Mercyhurst Lakers. And, of course, conference play kicks off in Allendale, Michigan, when the Falcons travel into Mich to take on the Grand Valley State Lakers as well. For our producer, Aaron Jaffe, and head coach Adam Howard, this is Andy Barch saying thank you very much for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.